Hello guys, and welcome back to another City Skylines video. Welcome back to Magnolia Gardens. Wow, we are continuing the build of the creation of Magnolia Gardens. As you can see, as you probably saw from the thumbnail, in this video we will be building all of the large sort of important buildings or areas. We're gonna be filling up the 4 squares I built. So this first square I decided to put a nice Car4, which I downloaded from the Steam Workshop because I wanted a nice large sort of like department store, and I thought Car4 was a good one because I think this will be built in France. So now I'm adding the roads. So we're adding the the car park. How did I forget what it was? It's a car park. Just remember, it's a car park. So we're adding all the road bits. So there we go. And now we will be adding, I messed up. There we go. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm not very good at car parks with this mod. I'm using the big parking lots mode. Yeah, I'm not very good at that mod, but I'm learning. Then we will be adding our disabled access parking stalls, and now we're just adding a bunch of car park. So that's the first thing we're doing in this video. Next we're gonna be, how long is this video? It's still half an hour long. Yeah, these videos are so long. I know, it's really annoying. I feel like maybe they're a little bit too long. And now I'm using the clipping tool. And then I wanted to put some EV charging spots, and I realized actually it looks horrible. Yeah, so in the end I just tried it again for some reason. Don't ask me why. I shouldn't try. Oh well, I still persevered. So now I decided to put some of these little sort of paying booth things, I don't know. And at first I wanted to add one of those tall gates, but in the end I gave up. So I just decided to put a bunch of these giant billboards and one of these big ones. There we go, like that everybody can see there's Car4. So what are we adding next? We're adding some of the payment booth things. I don't know what to say. Next we added the concrete slabs because we need everything to be concrete. Like that, it looks nice and crisp. And there we go, it should be fine. We still have that glitchy thing, but I couldn't do anything about it at this point. So finally adding a little bit more, and there we go. So Car4 is almost done, and I decided to add some little commercial stands, because you know, like sometimes when you go to these big department stores, there are these little like commercial things, and it's like almost like a little market. It's usually bio stuff, so that's why in the end I used the Green Cities DLC for this bit. I mean the local produce zoning. And then finally we added those little curbs right here, those planters at the end of the car park thingy. So trying to add them. I'm trying, trust me, I'm trying my best. And why did I use these? It's so ugly. So I'm trying to find a nice one. In the end, which one did I go with? I don't remember. In the end I went with this one, I think. Then I added some small. Oh, why am I? What is happening? Yeah, I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget to cut out those like bits where I'm waiting, but I shouldn't be waiting for too much longer. Just wait a quick second. Oofa goofa. Well, in the meantime, there we go. We're back. So let's add some new lights. What did I go with in the end? Well, I first added my palm trees. I decided to add the small palm trees, and in the end, I went with. Please not those. They're really ugly, and they don't even light anything. So in the end, this was stupid. So I just deleted it. So I'm still looking for lights. I just went with this. Yeah, this regular one because I got bored of looking around. And I added my 2 palm trees and some bushes at the bottom. A couple of bushes, some nice bushes. Isn't that just lovely? And now we selecting everything, and then we're gonna duplicate it all. Cause I can't make any more of these. I'm just gonna use this one I made and just duplicate a bunch. There we go. And now I can just duplicate. And right here. And now I'm just adding them to the road. So we're illuminating this car park. Because this shop will be open at night. Because why wouldn't it be? So I'm just adding everything, and there we go. And finally we've got this bit right here. So in the end I realized I had maybe a little too much parking, but like whatever, who cares. City Skylines 2 is coming in no time. It's coming in 3 months. Okay, 3 months. That's not too bad. So now that we finished this bit, we're back to Chrysanthemum Flats, because I did a little extra, which was adding. I decided to add a car 4 contact. I decided to add one of these in Chrysanthemum Flats because I thought it would be good to have one of these small shops as well. So there we go. So I decided to look at all the different car 4, and I really like the car 4 contact, and we added a small car park. A very small one, just be aware, it's like tiny. Yeah, it's minuscule. It's a minuscule car park, but it does the job. So who cares? And then we're adding a road that goes all around it, just so that we can get everything done. And oh my god, there are already cars and I haven't even unpaused the game yet. So I added one of these big concrete things, and there we go. There we go. Car 4 contact is built. And I added a small sign. Where are they? Where are the signs? In the end, I just added one of these because like I couldn't afford to add any of the others. So I accidentally unpaused the game when I shouldn't. What are we doing now? Yeah, this video is really random because I'm just randomly suddenly making all of these weird things. So now I'm putting some water pipes for some reason. Don't ask me why. So I'm really thirsty. I'm gonna go grab a glass of water. Just 1 second. So I'm finally back. I got my glass of water. It's really nice. good water. It's good to drink water, and now my throat isn't as dry. But then again, it is the morning for me. It is 9, it is 10 to 10. It is 10 minutes to 10 o'clock in the morning. It is a Saturday morning for me, because I record the commentary on Saturday mornings, because it's most convenient. I don't have work, no nothing. So, so yeah, it's convenient for me. There we go. Now I'm adding all the water pipes like that. We can hydrate our entire city. There we go. We've got a nice hydrated city. Isn't it just nice? Being honest, I would have put that in another video if I could, but too lazy, so I'm just gonna keep it in this video. So there we go. We're just adding a bunch of things. I don't even know what to say in this video anymore. We've still got 19 minutes left, but yeah, that's insane. But it's a pretty interesting video. It's not that bad. And then finally I decided to connect the electricity using some of these large water thing, like that they create electricity and they even connect our electricity, so that's nice. And it's free right there. That's weird. Next, what are we doing? I think next we're if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Next we're doing something else. What is it? I think it's Magnolia Educational Center, I think. This is where we're gonna have all the big schools. Yeah, I knew it. So this is where we're gonna have most of our schools. This is where we're gonna have the big schools, like the schools and the university things. So yeah, that's Magnolia Educational Center, and there's even a library. So there we go, public library. Anyone can use it, including the students. So I decided to add a bunch of different types of schools. So for the community schools and community things, I decided these would probably be the private schools, or the slightly more expensive ones. See, the community school, and the high capacity is like the public school, like cheap, you don't need to pay, it's good. It's high capacity. And I added all these little paths, because come on, this school center, we need to add a bunch of pathways. And yeah, so all paths put in. I've got these roads. Now in my head canon, we're gonna have a time when we actually like close these roads so that nobody comes in, but for now I decided to just lower the speed limit to 15, which is basically 24 kilometers per hour, which is still relatively fast. So maybe I'll lower it even I'll put it even lower down later on. And I also added this playground and this almost like little park for the children to play. For the children to play around. I love this game. This is the best game on earth. I love City Skylines. I'm so excited for City Skylines 2 though. Like, it's coming out in a couple... It's coming out soon. It's coming out October 24th, which is still in a few months. And also, I've got exams coming up next week. Yeah, that's all very good things. So I may miss a few videos because, like, yeah, it's exam week for me. I need to be reading books, but yeah, I should be reading my books instead of doing anything. But I'm instead playing City Skylines. Yeah, I have to start reading my books. Cause like, yeah. So now I'm adding this concrete. There we go, concrete. We're not gonna add concrete everywhere. Like we want to have some grass at least. Like, it's not gonna be a bunch of concrete pathways everywhere. Like, that's not gonna be very nice. So I'm adding all the concrete stuff. There we go. I've added it already. Next, we're adding another little park, this time for the university students, because there's one side which is of course university and the other side which is school. So yeah, university, school. Ooh, there we go. I'm adding more concrete, and there we go. I feel like it's pretty nice school area. But there's one thing I don't like. I feel like there's too little parking. Like, I decided that this square right here would be car park, but I feel like there's not enough car park. I feel like it's really small car park for such a huge area. So yeah, that's weird. Then again, maybe most people are actually gonna be using the drop-off instead. And yeah. And then again, like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's not enough car park. Even though when I actually unpaused the game and like finished everything, there were like no cars right here. Like, there were barely any cars parking right here. So I don't know. Maybe it is fine after all. Though being honest, in real life, I would definitely put another really big car park nearby. Just because, like, this is not very much car park. I'm adding a bunch of palm trees just to make this more homely. I'm yawning in the middle of my video, that's great. Yeah, just to make everything a little bit more homely, more nice. I forgot to add the planters, so they're basically just trees popping out of the ground. And finally I decided to add those fences because, like, yeah, we need fences. It's not safe. It's currently not safe for the children. Children are not so safe, it seems. So let's add this. There we go. Now at each of these entrances, in my headcanon there would be a gate, just to keep everything nice and safe. But there's no gate in this game, so it's kind of difficult to anything. Yeah. So there should be gates, but I don't know how to add these, so oops. Whatever. And now I'm just fixing everything, and I feel like it's pretty nice now. There we go. I like this. I just made sure everything was 15. Then again, I would put this at maybe even 5 or 10. Whatever. Let's call it Magnolia Educational Center. There we go. Now it's pretty nice. So, what we're doing next? I think next is going to be Magnolia Health and Safety Center. So I'm just looking around at the educational center, making sure everything's nice and crisp, adding the water pipes, and now we're gonna be customer services, and now we will be adding our thing. We're gonna be adding Magnolia Health and Safety Center. This is where we're gonna have all the hospitals and all the important health and safety buildings. We're gonna have police, a big fire department, helicopters, everything. This is where you come when you're very sick. Though then again, if you're just lightly sick, you could just go to a small clinic. There's also a hospital in Chrysanthemum Flats as well. Now we're adding all those buildings, all those safety buildings. It's actually more health rather than safety. Then we're gonna add one of those sauna. We're gonna add all the nice buildings. And behind the hospital, we're actually gonna have, first of all, this is where all the ambulances are gonna arrive from the back entrance slash exit. We've got the back entrance slash exit right here. And also there's something else. I actually used the high capacity hospital because I like how it looks. And so it's a one-way road, because we don't want anybody just like messing up. We've also got a crematorium, which I don't think is a good thing near a hospital, because yeah, it shouldn't be here. Whatever. At least we've got one of those right near in the town. Now we're going to add car parking, and this time I decided to add multi-level car parking, one of those large car parking garages, which in the end it was too much parking. With the educational center it was not enough. Here it's too much car park. So oops. Whatever. So we're adding everything. Next we're going to add, where's the big car parking garage? Ooh, there we go. Parking garage right here. Actually, I added 2 of these. Yeah, that's overkill. I think 1 is just enough, but 2. There we go, 2. Yeah, that's insane. And now I added some more health buildings and all these buildings. And also I added more disabled access parking, because we're probably going to have quite a lot of old people coming, a lot of elderly coming, so we want to make sure that, yeah, we've got disabled access parking, just to make sure everybody's served. Ooh, there we go, the car park is set. This is our hospital. I really like how the high capacity hospital looks like. It looks really cool, very modern. Now we are adding our big police headquarters, a high capacity police department, and we've also added our high capacity fire headquarters. And finally I decided to add some little houses, because I would expect these to be retirement homes, like little retirement homes for like the elderly who need to be close to a hospital. It's nice retirement homes. And I just decided to use Bob to change all of the trees to be magnolia trees and palm trees. So, are you serious? It's another one of those moments when I'm pausing. Yeah, I hate those moments. So, 7 minutes left to the video, not too long. So, 7 minutes left. There's still quite a while left. I hope it's not too long left, but like, yeah, it's still quite a while. So let's continue. Why do I keep yawning in this video? That's weird. It is morning after all. So let's now add all of our things. Bing bing bing. Replacing all the trees. There we go, pretty nice. And finally, I decided to basically clean everything by doing some. And finally, I decided to add some pathways, because, like, let's have some pathways. Come on. Let's have some nice pathways. And more pathways, the better. It makes everything nice and connectable. And also, those pathways are better than roads, because only pedestrians can walk on these. And, ooh, there we go. And I decided to add a bunch of these, like, almost spaces where you can sit, and there are a bunch of nice trees. You can just sit and relax. It's pretty nice. I like this place. And finally, I think I will add some concrete. I'm changing the trees. There we go. This is our yoga garden. and changing all the roads. We don't want parking. We're not gonna allow parking on these roads. That's why I'm using the ones with the grass. Like that, we don't have any parking. Just because we don't want people parking nearby. Like, yeah, we don't want people parking on those roads. We just want them to park at the car park, which we assigned them. And then path right here to separate the retirement homes with the fire department, and there we go. Finally, I decided to add a billboard. I'm trying to find some nice billboards, but I can't. So, yeah, I just gave up. And now, adding the pipelines, it's finally time for the very last thing, which is a nice city park. Why do I keep yawning? Give me an answer. So the final thing is the nice Magnolia park. We're gonna add a big park. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice city park. Adding some nice gates and everything. So yeah, this is where everybody can hang out. It's a very important place. This is the city park. Everybody will come here. And there we go. And now we're just gonna add all the little things. Our gazebos, our things, our little restrooms, all of our important things. Anything a park needs. Plazas, gazebos. There we go, all the gazebos. What else are we adding? Some nice little things, a trampoline park, everything. Everything we would ever need. And then finally I decided to add some really cool rocks to make everything, yeah, pretty cool. And finally the last thing is we're going to be adding a bunch of big trees. So, ooh, I think I messed up the coloring. What am I trying to do? Wow, this is so ugly. What am I trying to do? What was I trying to do? I don't even know. Now I'm changing everything with Bob. Took me quite a while because I got bored. Because Bob takes quite a long time to work with. It's kind of slow. So, there we go. And now I'm adding all the little trees. It's pretty nice. There we go. Now some palm trees, everything. Being honest, just add trees, it makes everything look nicer. Just add a bunch of trees, it makes everything look nicer. So I'm adding all my trees. There we go. There we go. Adding trees. Adding more trees. More trees. Maybe too many trees. A hell of a lot of trees, it seems. That's nice, isn't it? Yep, very nice. A lot of trees. A lot of trees. So this is now the end of the video. So why don't you like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell. The final thing I need to do is add fences. There we go. Adding fences. And there we go. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell to never miss an upload. And now, well, we've only got, I think the last thing I'm doing is just some mundane task, which is basically moving and adding more of these recycling bin things. There we go. Disconnected road. And, ooh, the monorail, it's not a monorail, it's a metro. It's a little bit messed up at the end. Oops. Eventually I will get it back to being, I will get it better. Trust me, it will be a better than ever line. But for now it's messed up line. Oh well, I'm trying again. I'm trying to get even better. Actually, in the end it's not that bad. Ooh, west slope objects. The thing is, I didn't yet install network multi-tool, so it doesn't yet work really. So, oops, no good sloping yet. And whilst you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell. On the left hand side is a video for you, and on the right hand side is a playlist. And goodbye.